As y'all can tell, I got my cowboy hat, I got my burner phone, and they call me the cold calling cowboy. Actually, I just call myself that. One, because I like the cowboy aesthetic. Two, I do sales for a living. Today I'm going to talk about how sales gave me discipline when life itself didn't. So I'm not sure if you guys know or not, but I started sales through mortgages. I got into the mortgage industry. I started at Consumer Direct. It was pretty much just a mortgage bank who owns multiple call centers across the country, right? So I worked here in downtown Miami, and I had zero sales experience, zero cold calling experience. So I learned sales, right? So the first 2 months was hard because I had to learn sales. Then after that, I was always associating myself with the top producers. I had lunch with them. Those are the only people I spoke with. Why? Because I knew that I had to get good, and I had to get good fast in order to get paid. Because if I didn't get paid, there was no money. If I didn't get money, I was going to get fired because I wasn't going to hit my quota. So I had to get my shit together. So in that way, that's pretty much how sales forced me to grow up, because I knew that I had to adapt quickly. If I didn't adapt, I was not going to get paid. And yeah, so that was phase one. Phase two, I learned sales. I learned enough for the industry itself. So now I just had to convert what I learned into the job, into the phones, right? And just be a dog and at the same time be smart, which luckily I was able to put everything together. And from what I learned from the top producers, I was able to make a routine for myself. And that system, I just knew that it was all about repetition. It didn't matter how the day was. It didn't matter if it was raining. It didn't matter if it was cold. It didn't matter if it was hot. It didn't matter if I woke up in a good mood. It didn't matter if I woke up in a bad mood. It didn't matter if I was tired, if I was energetic. I knew that I had to do the same thing every day. And the only tweak was minor improvements every day, every day, every day. And I knew that that was going to be compound interest. And honestly, that compound interest is what allowed me to start doing really good. And thanks to that, I was able to develop a skill, competence, and that competence led to confidence. And all of that, I was able to get paid. And thanks to me getting paid, I have enough savings to be stable, right? And also I was able to get a truck because of that. I believe that was phase two. Now we are in phase three, and I believe that's where I am right now. Phase three, I left the mortgage company. I left the mortgage industry entirely, and I got into tech sales. Why? Very simple. I got burnt out from the mortgage industry. It was very volatile. It was very it wasn't stable. I couldn't do it. I was working too many hours for not the best pay, right? Now I got into tech sales, and I used the same system, the same discipline that I used in mortgages. I used it here. Just had to make some small little tweaks. Why? Because obviously the product is different, and the audience, meaning the person on the other side of the phone, is not John Smith who went to the US Marines, right? It's more like Stacy in the front desk in a hospital, in a clinic, if that makes sense, right? So just little micro adjustments. And I've only been in tech sales with this company for 3 months. Started in November, now it's the end of January. December and January, I ended the month being top 3 sales rep in the whole company. The message of this video is that motivation is really not the factor of what's going to take you to be better. It's discipline, it's repetition, it's boring. It's the boring stuff, doing it over and over, that's going to lead you to be better and to see greatness. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys like this chat that I had a one-on-one with you. And whatever you're doing with your life, whatever industry that you're in, comment down below how you've applied discipline. Ciao, hasta luego.